Hi, welcome to Journey of the Kings. Today is wash day and I decided to try out a different way of stretching out my hair. I am going to be using old school rollers to stretch my hair, and the logic behind it is that I want to reduce as much manipulation as possible, and I don't like having to pass multiple times through my hair with the hair dryer. So I'm going to try this way out to see if I could actually stretch out my hair and also get the chance to reduce how much manipulation I'm putting on the hair. I actually just completed a 3-month protective style challenge where I had my hair in crochet braids for 3 months. I did not detangle my hair, I did not wash the hair, I just kept it moisturized, and I really want to find out if I was able to actually get some length, and I want to use the rollers as a little manipulation method to stretch out my hair and also see if it actually works and it's an option. So I've already washed and deep conditioned my hair, and under my head wrap I have my hair that's wet with some leave-in conditioner in there, and the leave-in conditioner that I'll be using is Aunt Jackie's Quench leave-in conditioner. It's the moisture intensive leave-in conditioner. I've had it for a couple of years and it works really well. I apply it as soon as I wash out my deep conditioner and give it time to seep into the hair. I will also be using argan oil, and this is just 100% argan oil on my hair, and as well jojoba oil, and these two will work together to seal in moisture. I tend to lose a lot of moisture when I apply heat on my hair, so I do need this to help hold in the moisture. I will also be using some small amounts of shea butter. This is just raw shea butter I picked up at the local African grocery store, and I will be using that as well. And as a heat protectant, I'll be using the Tresemme Thermal Creations heat protectant, and what I like about this is that it protects up to 230 degrees Celsius, which comes to almost about 500 degrees Fahrenheit for protection. Please join along and let's see how it goes. This section of my hair is not that long, so I'm going to use the smaller size roller. My God, I haven't done this in many years. Can't even remember the last time I used rollers. Okay. I remember. And take, move it along the roller. Snap it on. Okay, we have our first roller. Alright, I really want to make sure I don't have too much tension at the roots. It's nice and flexible. I remember as a kid they used to make it so tight and it hurt.
Found the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things don't see. Yeah, these days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still finish in one. Yeah, yeah. Memory lane isn't that too far away from our hearts. Yeah, yeah. The ones we keep close, we should never let go. So tell me who you love, baby. Take a moment to unwind, fix yourself and realign yourself with the world, baby. Breathe slow, baby.
Okay, we managed to complete one row. This is how it's looking like. All right, I think so far it's not bad. It looks pretty smooth, and that's why I chose this type of roller, so I could really ensure that I could keep my hair flat and prevent it from curling up while I try to stretch it. I haven't seen people on YouTube, I haven't seen rollers being used on completely wet, natural, kinky 4C type 4 hair before. So I don't really have a guide, and I hope that it turns out well. Alright, I'm gonna do a little bit more off camera just to figure it out, and I'll check back in soon. So unfortunately, I don't have enough hair rollers. I still have a small section here I couldn't get to, and so I'm just gonna hop in and put on the hair dryer to dry this out. Stay tuned to see how it turns out. So it's been 2 days now since I put in the rollers, and it went alright, but I took the rollers down too early and some of my hair was wet. So I try to preserve the state of the curls and allow it to dry for another day. And I have my hair just wrapped under this, and I'm gonna take it down to see how it turned out.
Found the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see, yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still finish in one, yeah, yeah. Too far away from our hearts, yeah, yeah.
So I'm all done, and this is how my hair turned out. I would consider it semi-stretched. There's still a bit of curls in there. Overall, it wasn't a bad experience, but what I learned is that you need to have smaller sections to be able to really stretch and smooth out the hair so that it doesn't still coil up while you're rolling it onto the roller. And also you need to let it dry fully. Even though I was under the dryer for about 1 hour and I was running around doing some errands around the house for maybe about an hour just to air dry, it wasn't enough, and I didn't want to go to bed with rollers on my head, so I took it all down and just put on a headscarf and went to bed. But if I did allow it to dry completely while using smaller sections and a lot more rollers, I would have got a better stretch. But overall, it's not bad. My hair is stretched enough that, you know, it's not tight curled anymore. It's much looser. So I'm just gonna keep wrapping it throughout the week to see if it makes a difference. But I'm also okay with how it looks right now. I just wanted it to be a little bit stretched out. I was tempted to use my blow dryer to really get the full blown out effect, but I really want to stick to the low manipulation that I set out to do, and my only plan was to use hair rollers and a hair dryer. So I'm just gonna, put my hair in twists and let it stretch naturally that way too as well. Thank you so much for following along with this video, and give me any suggestions on what you have that you want me to try out next, and I'll see you next time. Bye.